So I am getting ready to make dinner. I did spend just a few minutes pre-prepping before I started recording the video because my camera battery is low. Imagine that. So anyway, I'm just going to jump right into it. I'm making a lot of food because I have work, not tomorrow night, but the 3 nights after that. So I want to have plenty of leftovers to be able to take to work and not spend money eating out. So I'm making some honey Dijon chicken, fried cabbage, some roasted vegetables, and mashed potatoes. I'm going to be using a lot of really cool Pampered Chef stuff that makes it super quick and easy. So yeah, I'm just going to get right to it. I already have the chicken over here in the quick cooker, which is Pampered Chef's version of like the Instant Pot or any sort of electric pressure cooker. So I've got 2 leg quarters and 3 thighs, 3 breasts over there. So I'm just going to make the mixture that's going in it. So it calls for a 1/4 cup of honey. So we're going to do 1/2 cup. This is a really cool measuring thing that Pampered Chef has. If you're doing like liquid stuff like water, chicken broth, something like that, then you just pour it in the top like normal. But for this sticky stuff or dry stuff like honey and this mustard, you can push this part down, and these are measurements for dry things. So you can push it down to wherever it's supposed to be, and then when you have it all in there, you just pop it back up, and that way it falls off into whatever you need it in. How much honey did I say? 1/2 cup. That's what I said. Tablespoons of Dijon mustard, so 6 tablespoons. And this thing is really cool. It's got measurement, like it's got cups, tablespoons, teaspoons, milliliters, so it's pretty convenient. Okay, so we're back. Camera died, so I had to wait for it to charge, but it is charged up now, so we're going to continue. So then the next thing it calls for is 3 cloves of garlic. So I'm going to use the Pampered Chef garlic press. I'm not cutting this up. I'm not doing anything with it. That's a really big piece. So I am going to cut it in half because it doesn't want to fit because it's very large. And if you have just like a regular sized piece of garlic, it fits fine. So just putting that down in there, and you squeeze it, and it minces your garlic. I never used to use fresh garlic, never, because it was such a pain trying to chop it up. So I would always buy the like the pre-minced garlic that you get in a container at Walmart. But now I have this, and it's so fast and easy. I really have no reason not to use fresh garlic because, you know, it's better, and it doesn't take me forever to do it. So if you're somebody who loves garlic like me, and you just don't like the process of having to chop it up, you definitely should invest in one of these. Chewy hates noise. Stop! And he hates the noise that this makes. The next thing that I'm gonna get going is this cabbage. So I already cut up part of it. I'm gonna put it in this 12-inch non-stick skillet that Pampered Chef has. I love this skillet. Like, I use it all the time. If it's dirty, I have other skillets, but if this is dirty, I would rather take the time to wash this and use it than use one of my other ones. So this is awesome, and it also has this removable handle. So you can remove the handle and you can actually stick this straight into the oven. So if you've got a recipe where you start it on the stove and finish it in the oven, perfect. Guys, I'm a messy cook, but my food tastes good, so it's okay. I've had this, I don't even know how long. I'm pretty sure it was something that my mom probably had in my hope chest. I got honey on it. Whoops. And so I've had it, I mean, forever. I've always used it, and they discontinued it for a little while, but they just recently brought it back. So if you do not have one of these, you should get one. And I really like these cutting boards too, these cutting mats, because they are bendable. The next thing I'm making is going to be mashed potatoes. And so I'm going to make them in the microwave using the Rockcrok. This thing is really awesome. So this is the everyday Rockcrok. It's a great size for me because I'm just cooking for me, sometimes 1 or 2 other people. If you have a larger family, they do have larger versions of the same thing. So this is the quick slicer. I'm going to use it to cut up these vegetables because, as the name suggests, it is quick. I'm just going to throw some salt, pepper, and some olive oil in here. So this is going to go into the oven. I've got it preheated to 375. I'm going to use this Rockcrok grill stone. So it's like a regular stoneware that you would use, except it's got this ceramic coating on it so that it can actually go in the dishwasher, which is fabulous. So I have my big bowl back over here. This came from Pampered Chef as well. And I'm gonna use it to grate some cheese because for my mashed potatoes, I'm gonna put in some ranch seasoning and shredded cheese. And the regular shredded cheese that you get from the store that's prepackaged shredded cheese, not only is it not good for you, it doesn't taste as good as fresh shredded cheese. And I never used to grate my own cheese because it was just a hassle. But with the Pampered Chef grater, it's really pretty easy, and so I tend to shred my own cheese these days. You can do it multiple ways. You can put it on a cutting board like this and do it, or you can open it all the way up. So you can see how quick and easy it is to grate. And when it gets down low, I'm going to put this protective covering on it so that I can grate the rest of the cheese without the fear of cutting my hand, because I am a klutz and accident prone, and I would definitely do that. So everything's going. We're just waiting on the chicken to finish, the veggies to finish in the oven. I'm going to keep stirring this cabbage, and whenever the potatoes are ready to be made, I will be back. So our potatoes were done. They're very soft. I used the mix and chop to just kind of mash them up. And now I'm going to add some butter and milk to get it to the consistency that I want. And then I'll add some dry ranch, seasoning, and cheese. And it's going to be good. potatoes are done. They're looking delicious. Well, there's nothing stuck to the bottom of this pan. It's gonna be very easy to clean. Okay, so whenever you have something in here and it's done, it's been sitting for a few minutes, releasing the pressure naturally, but there's still pressure. I know that because the red button over here is still up. That means if I try to open this, it's not gonna work. So we want to release the pressure, so I'm gonna manually do that. The button is back here, which is the steam comes out up here. The button to release the pressure is back here. On the Instant Pot and other models, they're very close together, or you even have to move the dial where the steam is with your hand. So your hand is super close to the steam, very dangerous. A lot of people have been burned. With this, you minimize that risk because they're in two separate locations. So I'm gonna let the steam off. Chewy is gonna bark because he hates the noise. So these are the chef's tongs from Pampered Chef. I love these. If you tilt it down and squeeze, it opens up, and then if you have it face up or this side up, it closes. And I just really like these. So this chicken was actually trying to fall apart while I was taking it out. You can see that's a piece of the breast, and it's just coming right apart with my fork. It's very tender, very juicy, and I'm very excited to eat it. So I will see you guys next time.